welcome to my chat again, to my lives. We're going to continue. And we are waiting for people to come back. We had some problem with the internet. And now we hopefully are back on track. I don't know if we will be able to actually get people on. And I'm also waiting for my best friend to log in, and hopefully she's going to join us. Hopefully she'll be able to join us. And for those of you that will join us, I welcome you again, and thank you so much for your patience. That's how it works. The internet is sometimes very bad. 111 right now. And I hope we're going to have some better, we're going to have hopefully better connection this time. Okay, let me check what's the story. I want to know that we are connected. Colette, if you are here, type in the chat, we are connected. Say hello. This is the message for my friend who wanted to join me, Coco, Colette, Coco. Can you see your chat on the bottom line? You will see 222 right there. This is just a note for those that don't know how to work it out, like my friend cannot. She is here for first time. So, my dear, you will see there is a chat window. Could you say hello if you are here, if you managed to get in? I hope she's gonna manage, because she's not really familiar to this, but she wanted to join us, so hopefully she'll be here soon. And we're going to, okay, let's see. Hello, Skylar White, welcome. So, okay, let's see what's that. Okay, everybody, so we are back. I hope we can all see clearly and my internet already works. Let me wait till more people will be available, and give us a second to set it up. Okay, everybody. Hello, everybody. So we have my friend Colette with us, but she cannot type and I cannot understand how. So it doesn't matter. Let's move on. Hello, I'm so happy, my dear, that you are here. Anyways, this is my best friend Colette, and she tried to get on my chat for like, is that your hearts? For like ages. So we are happy we have her here at least. Anyways, everybody, so today we're going to be talking about the galactic origins, okay? I hope we're going to get back our people who were in previous chat. My internet got bad and I couldn't, it was buffering, so I had to restart everything, and now hopefully we're going to have everyone back on track. I'm not familiar in chatting from the phone, so I cannot really help. Okay, I cannot even type at the moment. Can't really type on the phone anymore, so I don't know how that works, but hopefully it's going to be figured out soon. We're going to on. So we've been talking about Arcturians, Pleiadians, because many of you may be connected to certain galactic origins with your. Hello, Shoa. No, here is night at the moment. What about in your place? Do you have a day or night? Welcome to everyone, and if you want to share with us where you're coming from, what country are you at, we will be really grateful. I am from Europe. I'm not going to say exactly where for safety reasons. I have unfortunately reasons for this, but okay, there is a 2:34. Okay, Tarek, that sounds very late. We have 10 o'clock here, so we are in the Europe. Welcome to wherever place you are. Hello, Sue. Welcome back. Welcome. And we finally managed to have my best friend Colette, who called us a few times on live stream. In our live stream, she doesn't know how to type it, and I cannot really explain it because I don't really know how to do it from our smartphones, but we have her essence here, so hopefully we are going to have her here because she is also as us a star seed, so she's going to enjoy this, don't you, Colin? So she's going to enjoy our chat hopefully as well in future when we figure out how to teach her how to type, so I don't know, because from my side on the smartphone I also cannot see any window where to actually type, so I don't know how to explain it to you, Colette, but I'm grateful that you can see me. If you're typing to me, by the way, on WhatsApp, I'm not there at the moment, so I cannot see anything, so my dear, I cannot help you currently, but keep watching. Maybe in ChatGPT you can ask how to join the chat on YouTube. Maybe that will be helpful. Okay, my dear? Anyways, this is for my friend Colette. She's hopefully here with us. She told me she is, so hopefully she can see me. Send hearts, my dear, if you are here. Anyways, Sue, I'm really grateful you're back. I had to restart everything, so it was very. I hope I don't have ashes on me because I had to do my heating. So we're going to start talking again. I think we're going to start talking again about the Arcturians. Maybe we're going to do the quick summary what we already talked about, and then eventually we're going to continue. So I was talking about Arcturian star seeds first. So if again I'm gonna do summary. If your life path or soul urge number or expression number in numerology is 1, 7, or 4, or if you keep seeing a lot of numbers 1, 1, 1, 1, all combinations with 1s, 7s, 3s and 4s, you most likely have Arcturians origins. Okay, Arcturians are bluish light, bluish white light, luminescent beings. So as I said, they come from between 6th and ninth density, 6th and ninth D, which makes them more light and crystalline. So their bodies are not really in form like we have in the 3D, but their bodies are mostly of a light or very, very crystalline kind of form. Okay, it depends what density they appear or you encounter them. That way they may appear in different forms in different ways, but most prominent is the bluish light. So the energetically you may feel bluish, blue, sometimes even purple shades. Sometimes it could be a little bit greenish, but mostly it is towards the blue and purple. Um, Sometimes connected with the white light because they are healers. Okay, the white light is the healing light, therefore they may appear also light blue slash white lights. If they come from a 9th D, they may appear more whitish rather than a bluish. So that's about a light. Um, Let me go to my notes and see. We have a few windows, so bear with me. And my mouse doesn't work. So, okay. So the Arcturians are one of the ancient races, the oldest, existing race of Galactic Federation Council. Usually the Council of Nine you can hear sometimes, which is the 9 major races that are the mostly active, that collaborate with planet Earth and help us 1313 right there. Help us with raising the vibration of planet Earth, as well as activating our galactic origin, which you guys may feel this period of time, especially this year, especially after the lunar eclipse and solar eclipse. You may start feeling glimpses of more remembrance regarding to your galactic origin. You may be receiving a lot of dream-like states, meeting certain beings, or feeling more connected to different entities or beings. Entities, I don't like calling entities, because entities in my mind is mostly the low vibration negative entities, but the energies and the beings are, for me, are more like the benevolent, the higher vibrational beings. Okay, so the Arctur star system in the Boots constellation, okay, which is the one of the brightest stars on the earth, and it's more crystalline and very high frequency societies. Okay, they are built on the sacred geometry and harmonic energy. Okay, what else I wanted to actually say? I don't want to get lost in track. So very compassionate beings, and as I said, I'm gonna repeat it. Usually, if you have a galactic origins of Arcturians, you may be also connected to color blue. Yeah, the color blue may feel very familiar to you. You may be more connected to as well healing, but also technology. You may be quite familiar with telepathic exchanges. Hello, Rumi Room, welcome. And sorry, we are English speaking channel. Not going to, I cannot read yours. Well, I can, but I'm not gonna because we are English speaking channel. But welcome, Rumi Room. So this is the serious channel, by the way, Rumi Room. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you mean to be some way, shape or form negatively influencing, or in some way, shape or form trolling, I might need to hide you. So I hope this question, which is just written, was serious. And if it was serious, nobody can buy God. God is within us, and I believe that you know that. So if you're testing me, it's not a testing channel, okay? This channel is very serious. So Arcturine starseeds are analytical beings. They are very highly technology oriented. Most of our technologies that we use on planet Earth, we are actually those of us that feel familiar with Arcturines, yeah, we are actually okay, Rumi, I'm glad that we're on the right track, okay, but there doesn't need to be any testing, okay? You don't have to test my knowledge. Anyways, doesn't matter. So that's that. I'm not gonna focus on that anymore. We're going to go one way or the other. Analytical beings, a logical way of thinking, okay? So for those of you that feel more connected to logic, to thinking, and to more guided to more, let's say, sacred geometry, numbers, mathematics of the universe, etc. You may be also feeling more connected to Arcturines. They're very driven to be leaders, or they some way, shape or form lead already. So this is the summary of in a very, very short nutshell, and what we can see them as visually. I already touched upon this, that their skin usually, for those of you that are incarnated as a star seeds of Arcturus here, or for those of you that are actually the ambassadors and the actual beings of Arcturus, but that didn't come here through a natural birth process, but had been coming here in other ways, you don't need explanations because you're already fully connected, you already know. But for those of you that have been incarnated and going through the natural birth process and natural divine contracts of choosing the birth earth family where you are going to birth into for a higher mission to elevate the vibration of this earth and to help with technology, what's the word I'm looking for, help elevate technology as well as consciousness, yet you are not fully aware of your galactic origins. This could be a appearance traits that you may also find on yourselves, okay? So usually the skin of Arcturians beings incarnated in this planet maybe much more thinner. It may be almost like translucent or luminescent, basically very thin, that almost like the skin is almost looking like transparent, maybe pretty white, could be pretty sensitive, okay, because we have on this planet we have many skin colors. So the Arcturians could be also obviously dark skins, but their skin may be more sensitive. Okay, so it doesn't have to be only light skin, but it could be also different dark skin, but much more sensitive to chemicals, sensitive to um, heavy, dense things, like let's say dirty waters, yeah, or also chemicals added into the water, like tap water, yeah, could be sensitive to too much heat, also too much cold. So if Arcturian starseed being incarnated on this planet through the natural birth process may find also themselves with different skin conditions that come uh, because it's not a negative thing to be let's say hated upon, but more to be embraced with love and kindness, because that means that the Arcturian beings has for them being already crystalline and very highly vibrational beings, therefore the skin may not be so thick like a skin of an earthling coming from Anunnaki genes, let's say, because of the higher vibration that they carry. Okay, so that is a good thing actually. So you may experience perhaps different skin condition or skin sensitivities that so-called earthling may usually be able to do. 2233. Okay, so embrace yourself with love and light. Embrace yourself with entire acceptance, because this is a beautiful thing for you, for those of you that feel that connection with Arcturians, and those of you that feel that their, let's say, their body may be more sensitive, okay, and let's say always felt a little bit uncomfortable with that. The Arcturians beings present, and I see 2311 again, they are advising you or more encouraging you to embrace your entirety, because you came upon this earth to fulfill the high mission, okay, to be very important for this part, and we're going to talk about what the missions are, okay. I don't want to jump, but this is what I felt guided to say, yeah. So appearance in for all those that may have channeled or had some special encounters with Arcturians, usually describe the Arcturians as more tall, slender, of bluish color, 5 to 7 feet tall, yeah, in subtle bodies, as I said, more luminescent, more translucent, almost like transparent, of blue hue, okay, blue violet, or sometimes blue greenish, okay, skin tone in visualizations. They also have a large almond eyes, usually elongated heads, which is usually big, because they are our architects. They have a lot of knowledge, ancient knowledge. They carrier of ancient knowledge, okay. So you may find yourself be attracted to these, okay. They are those that do heart activations of certain starseed beings incarnated on this planet uh, that will pour unconditional love stream straight into your heart and create the activation of your heart chakra, so that you as a healer, because these are healers as well, you as a healer are capable to heal. So they may you may experience some stage activation of your heart. So they are those that come, even though you may be starseed of different planet or galaxy or even constellations, they're still those that come to you to do the job. Usually these are in charge. Okay, so we all may eventually, as a starseeds incarnating on this planet and awaken into this, we may interact with them pretty often, because the Arcturians are the ones that, along with Pleiadians, they're most often in direct contact with the starseeds that volunteer to incarnate here and to do the starseed missions that we had signed up for. Each of us have a different star missions. Okay, let me read a little bit more closer as a so the pure Arcturian wisdom is usually real clarity. You may be very quick to gain clarity in certain confusing situations as well. Yeah, the cosmic memory, and many of you may find yourself that your memory is quite good and it can store a lot. Um, so also you may find yourself being very intellectual, strategic. Okay, you came here to innovate. You may love to play the outsider who sees the truth from the above. So you may find yourself be feeling like an outsider. It's because the galactic origin of Arcturians is from the higher densities. Therefore, higher densities you are from, and more percentage of Arcturian origin you have within you, you may feel more outsiders, and you may find harder to anchor yourself on this 3D. You may find yourself feel like an alien among human earthling beings, and you may find yourself quite not being so connected to many people of 3D especially. Okay, many people may have in their natal chart perhaps some earth and air. Yeah, could be connected to Earth, which anchors the Arcturian energy on the planet Earth. So usually a few planets of your chart may be Earth, and quite few planets of your chart may be in air, like Aquarius especially may be very connected to Arcturian energy as well, because it could be any planet that you have. It could be moon sign, sun sign. Yeah, Mercury, Mars. You can have in Aquarius. If you have a more, I see 2911. If you have a more air sign in your natal chart on your planets, it may signify that you may have connection also to higher density beings, whether it is Arcturians or Andromedans. Yeah, or also Sirius. What else? As we said, they're highly intelligent. So you may find yourself a highly intelligent being. Okay, you may find a passion to, or also restructure the system. So many of the Arcturian beings incarnated on this planet may not agree with this 3D system and will be those that will swallow the red pill sooner than anybody else because they cannot stand this dense, controlled, programmed system. And they came here, especially you as Arcturian beings. Yes? Yeah, I know. Arcturian beings cannot handle being controlled. They cannot handle being under some form of restrictions. They are looking for freedom. They are looking for being outside of this matrix structure and control, and are finding the way how to change it, because as architects of the galactic existence, you came here to challenge that structure and to change it into something new. So you may receive a lot of vision. Usually Arcturian beings incarnate in this planet 3113 are attracted, yeah, and may be receiving visions of innovative structures that may help better connected with technology as well, for humanity to exist in this modern world. That's why, especially in this era, a lot of Arcturian beings that are not incarnate in this planet, they are still in the galactic Arcturus, are here at this very time to help and activate many of us starseeds, even if we are not directly from Arcturus. Yeah, just like myself, I am my origins, my galactic origins are mostly Pleiadians, Lyra, Pleiades, and Sirius. We beyond this earth, yeah, the Arcturians, Andromedans, Pleiades, Lyrans, and Sirius are working very closely together, yeah, helping 3D planets and 3D existences to raise in the vibration, because ultimate goal of this all that is, which is the God universe, yeah, all that is the source, there's different names to it. The ultimate goal is to eliminate the polarity and to become more as one in harmony and love and peace. And those existing fragments of a 3D polarity has been monitored and vibrationally elevated by the galactic beings. That's why they are not incarnated, all of them obviously, because there are billions of planets and billions of galaxies, and this universe is basically one of the multiverse of different universes. Yeah, if you go up and up and up and up, and if you zoom out, billions of universes. We are one of the billion universes. So therefore, in this universe, in this galaxy, yeah, we have some weird message coming again. Yeah, unfortunately, the Azbuka looking names and messages had been automatically held for review, and I cannot actually, when I try to show it, it doesn't do anything, so I don't know. So many of you may have more than one, okay, but some of them are more prominent than others. Usually be open to receiving the knowledge, okay. We are going to be talking as well, if I find the notes, because I didn't prepare them. We are going to be talking about as well how to ask our galactic family to assist us more, how to open ourselves to it more, and little guidance what to do, and how to invoke Is that the right word? That into our consciousness more, okay? Let me see. So we said that. I have a notes from different places, different notes, and many of those are repeating, so I don't want to repeat myself. So therefore, I'm going to be going slowly through it. Okay. So basically, as an Arcturian, you are bringing here your blueprint mind, because Arcturians are carriers of an ultimate blueprint of the architecture of universe and existence. So more you awaken to your origin, more you may be inclined to perhaps be the architects to create technology, to create talk about the ideas how this existence of civilization may work in regards to universal laws and universal architecture of entire cosmos. So also that there has been, oh my god, I don't even want to start it, but all the things that has been modified by the shadow government, like calendars, we spoke about it, yeah, like calendars and horoscopes, numerologies, basically everything in this matrix, okay? This is gonna be crumbled, everything's gonna be absolutely reconstructed, and especially the incarnated Arcturian beings will start building the new technology structure, and all that was based on control, manipulation, greed, and hierarchy will be reconstructed by the Arcturians. Let's say the human example of Arcturian being Nikola Tesla. Okay, he was channeling Arcturian's technology. Einstein, well, it depends how many things were stolen from Nikola Tesla, how many things were his own. I saw one document about Nikola Tesla. It wasn't great, but I can't remember all the names, but I know that Edison stole a lot from him. So now he is praised, and Nikola Tesla is almost forgotten. Whilst most of those so-called technologies that Edison made were from Nikola Tesla. But you do your own research, guys. Einstein also, I believe, I can't remember if he was involved and what kind of way was he involved, but I think his name were there as well. But I don't want to talk because I forgot most of it. I saw it many years ago. But anyways, guys, everything's gonna come to light. Anyways, I want to say that those innovators that came in past and did this incredible work, especially Nikola Tesla, that created energy towers as well as many other things, has been channeling and been part of Arcturian galactic starseed origin as well as Pleiadians. So and probably more, we would have to see his natal chart, which nobody knows anyways, but Arcturians were the main beings that were collaborating with him, and he was very clairvoyant and audience, so he could actually, and he had a very high developed telepathy, so he was very connected to Arcturians, okay, and they through him channeled the technology that we've been basically not using this time, like free electricity, because we are under control of the bad sharks, which are going to go. And I don't want to offend sharks. I love sharks. I love every beautiful animal. We're going to be talking about animals actually as well when we go back to series. If we're not going to manage to do all four, at least we will have more streams and we can do two now and two next, okay? Let's see, we'll see how it goes, okay? Let me check the heating. Guys, just sit and rest and relax. I hope you have some beautiful coffee, tea, or herbal tea like myself, or whatever you enjoy, because we're gonna have a lot of chat. I have my mate here, so I don't think I'm gonna go to sleep very soon, yeah? So we may go a couple of hours, hopefully. Let me do first the heating and I'll be back in a sec. Oh, my dear dragonflies, I'm back. So I hope we had a beautiful break. Do you have anybody back? We have 2 people and 1 like. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Kaletka, I hope you're still here. You didn't fall asleep. So, everybody, let's continue. This is a beautiful balm, actually. I got it from a friend of mine. It's oatmeal and shea lip balm, natural. Yeah, I always try to use natural remedies, and that's what I want to talk about with Arcturians. All right, Arcturians here. Always try to use natural remedies, okay? Especially you and Pleiadians like myself, okay? We truly need to always use the, wait a second, I need to go, use the, I'm still a little bit sniffly, guys. Not fully there, but we are almost there. I'm almost great, and I'm so grateful that it was actually such a short sickness. It wasn't even one day and a half. Anyways, let's clear the energy. I hope I didn't lose everyone. If yes, I hope you're gonna be watching replay. Let me double check if we are still live, because before we've lost the internet. 1, 2, 3. Hey, baby, hey.
Before we've lost the internet.
Yeah, fine. So let's clean this space. Sending you all the love. Read this. We are in this energy space. May only love and light, and I invoke the divine Arcturians, light beings family, and divine Pleiadians, the light beings family, to join us, to be with us, and to be the voice through me. Please come and share what we are meant to see and hear today, and what we are meant to be activating today. Thank you. Hallelujah. Namaste. Take a deep breaths with me if you wish. Thank you for your love. I'm grateful that we managed to actually make life. Kaletka, you have to check my shorts, okay? You're gonna love it. She's my fan. I love her. She's my best friend, and we know each other for a long time, and we have her today in our chat. I'm grateful. So let's clean the space. And let's connect to Arcturian energy. So you can try it with me if you wish, yeah? Whoever's guided, okay? So we're going to help. That's the way I want to show you how to colon pon. Anyway, each of us do it in our intuitive ways, yeah? But there is a way where you could actually, I hope I will find that actually note. If not, we're going to channel the natural. Okay, let's take a 3 deep breaths and say, Divine Arcturians, my galactic family, I am here now, ready to open the new door for my galactic knowledge, the wisdom I'm meant to receive. Please, Divine Arcturians, my galactic family, show me the way you communicate with me. Show me in sensations, in visions, how to recognize. That way you can also ask whichever galactic origin you wish and choose the one that feels, not choose, but you will experience sensations. And that way also it's possible to recognize galactic origin and ask Arcturians or Pleiadians or Lyrians, you can name, show me the patterns of which I will be able to recognize you. And now when we know, let's say the Arcturians, yeah, there's already ways that each galactic being is coming towards. Let's say when I feel my Pleiades family, galactic family, the pattern of them is almost bright greenish light, and it feels like the embrace, okay? But everybody can have a different experiences. Arcturians are more the bluish light. Syrians and Lyra have more a golden light, golden bluish. So everyone can have a different experience, but this is usually what is experienced collectively. Okay, so if we would count the time, okay, time is linear, but if you count the time, so usually Arcturians are the guardians of the higher mind, so their origins is very ancient. The bright star, the constellation Boot system we spoke about, is about 36 and 37 light years from Earth. So also the aura and the light, if you know how to read auras, if somebody reads auras, usually people that are of Arcturian origin may have the aura light same color, so white, deep indigo, violet, yeah, also sapphire blue almost with the gold sparks, yeah. So mostly those shades of blue. And isn't it interesting, we are speaking about Arcturians, yeah, for past few days, and I've channeled song Misty Blue, yeah. So I think there was also another Arcturian synchronistic wink, okay, because the Misty Blue was the channeled song I channeled today. And when I was preparing to sing it for you guys, I felt dressing in blue. So all that can be also little signs and synchronicities that Arcturians are around. Also, usually the aura or the light of the Arcturian being, if you encounter them, but also perhaps those who are incarnated as Arcturians, more we activate our true self, true authentic self, not as this body, this identity, but more precisely as this actual light being, that soul, yeah, that spirit, that soul that chooses these experiences. uh, then usually if we encounter the Arcturian, or if Arcturian being is met, it feels like standing in a cathedral of light, like very huge and bright light. Therefore, let's say sometimes people ask, uh, there's not many times that people would meet with Arcturians, let's say even spaceships, yeah. Most of the spaceships or UFO may be from Pleiades, like, because they have a very high vibrational light, so it's not as often as Pleiadians. Also, as we spoke about the codes and the numbers, the repeating numbers usually are 33, 4, 4, 4, 7, or 7, 7, 7, yeah, ones as well in combination, yeah. Uh, High-tech healing tools, yeah, we've said that already, that maybe attracted to the tools. Um, Maybe receiving a lot of intuitive downloads. So if you have, let's say, very often your right ear or your left ear ringing, that's receiving the downloads and the codes for this particular timeline, yeah, according to how we shift our perception to that. So a lot of abstract thinking people who may have the Arcturian origin, yeah, they may be more uh, perceiving the bigger picture of anything, than rather than this very tunnel vision, that or being more like a broad visionaries. It will feel also obvious, yeah, to you, like this is obvious to me, but not many people find it obvious. Those that were not, let's say, of that origin, that's the familiarity. Will feel like, oh, yeah, one would say, oh my god, but what she says is so obvious. But um, you'll be meeting people who wouldn't even have a idea about what you're talking about. Yeah, so that's usually the very deep perceptions of surroundings, and usually the vibrationally we attract one another. We are constantly connected, because there's not many, let's say, star seeds and, let's say, earthlings, yeah, they call it earthlings, beings that were incarnated mostly only on the planet Earth, which is I believe it's majority, yeah, that is incarnated on this Earth, actually rarely, if never, been incarnated on another planet or galaxy. So yes, you may be hearing tones and seeing perhaps geometric patterns, yeah, when you close your eyes. You know, oh my god, let me see. I've never tested this actually. They'll be interested to go deeper through, no? Because if you imagine that each of us may be experiencing this. And there's the actual quote to it. That's great. Interdimensional travel, you may be very much from out-of-body experiences, because the Arcturian beings are from 67 density, as we were saying. They are not so deeply connected to the body, yeah, as an earthling, for instance. That's why it's so easy to disconnect from the identity, rather than earthlings may start to feel like this is my identity, it's who I am, and I've always felt that way. So that's also another subtle signs. These are all like a subtle signs, yeah. And yeah, feeling at home with quantum concepts, interdimensional travel, and energy grids. Yeah, that's the mainly. Yeah, I'm going to do it perhaps, but I need to reconnect with that lady. But I was planning at some stage before in past that in my podcast Flowing in the Deep, that I also feel guided to do when I feel guided to do, was I had an idea that I would actually also perhaps invite, certain people, let's say of different origins, or which are already doing this great work. And I've met one lady who I was actually planning to speak to as my first host, yeah, on this podcast. And at that time, it was like 4 years ago, she was explaining me this beautiful existence of herself on this planet, yeah. And she was, if I remember right, she was of a blue avian galactic origin, yeah. So it would be lovely to have her on my podcast. That would be my first guest, let's say, because now we are talking about these galactic origins, because I'm very guided to talk about it. I guess I'm meant to talk about this time, and I've seen many people talk on similar energy, because we are in that era when, as I said at the beginning, we all receive in this galactic origin, because that's what is going to bring us out of matrix and more into the timeline of us becoming our old self. Yeah, no more just a simple identity, but becoming of more self as the galactic beings consciously walking upon this planet to create the earth, just like in Lemuria, Atlantis. Yeah, these beings. And I'm going to be talking about this as well, because I've seen more different sources of information since I've done the first live about Agartha Lemuria. So I again feel guided to do another one, just like updates, really. So that's what I'm going to do as well, because it's very important for us to constantly guide each other, because this is natural. If you I went around quickly, synchronistic way, yeah. My Arcturians and Pleiadians are it's not only about Arcturians, okay. This is the almost like a wave of humanity's remembrance about our origins, the wave which is guided by Arcturians, the I forgot the name, not collective of nine, I said it before, council of nine, okay. The Pleiadians, Arcturians, and each of them have different roles, yeah. That's why we are going to be going through each of these more in details, and more I will know about them, more I will share. because that's what our future missions will be. Each of us that comes here is the majority of the galactic origin, let's say, and what are being chosen next on doing on planet Earth. Yeah, for instance, when I was creating my own chart and channeling plus using different AI or different sources, I really realized that it will all come naturally. And with this gift for living is also, an example. When we're going to be reading Pleiadians and Lyrans, I will tell you more about this example, let's say, because at the moment I want to finish this Arcturians and why they so closely work together. Yes, this Council of Nine is because each of us have different codes, and there will be more Arcturian terminology, different codes. But let's say each of us have different abilities and missions to do this, and as an example, hold on a second. Okay, I want to give you this example. Okay, so does it resonate with you? Very interesting. Yeah, it's a lot to know, but more we know, more we recognize it in ourselves. But also the best way is then to invoke it from within, through the meditation. Each time we go to meditation, let's say, to ask directly as well, because that's what give us the real codes that are unique to us, to our own knowledge. But it's gonna be natural, like how I see it when I'm talking about this. It's like going in the real shoes, like automatically flowing in them, like it will come naturally every part. So this is the natural progress, basically. And what the Council of Nine and Galactic Federation do for us is they cannot really, and each of these have it, they cannot really intervene to our evolution, like speed up the process, whatever. No, they can just send out their unique light codes towards the genes that are within us, that are part of their galactic origin. Therefore, it's like universe truly is like mathematics and all like cosmic design in that way. We can look at it from organic perspective, but also we can look at it from Arcturian perspective, which is in a more energy symbols. There you can also recognize. And I need to type it. Okay. Find me. Give me a second. The internet is very slow, guys. I'm sorry. I hope you can still see me. Okay, I feel guided to take oracle cards. Okay, we are still loading. I can't believe this. Let me do the reading before we can find this notes. It's very slow, the actual... Yeah, let's forget it. I had the notes, but I've lost them. It's just very quick. So basically, Arcturus is one of the oldest galactic race of this galaxy. It says it's over 7 billion years old. So 7 billion years old. It's very ancient. Yeah. Orange giant star. Actually, yeah. Can imagine now. I can see it now. And before I knew that it's Arcturus, it was always guiding my eyes there because it was so different. Yeah, it looks so beautiful, like a little golden sun with many beams. And I see 1, 1, 4, 3, 4. Baby, are you okay? So Arcturus is very old, ancient. Okay, it doesn't want to. What do you want? Ancient. Along with Andromeda. Andromeda and Arcturus were very old, and they usually communicate together. Also, that's another thing. There's a lot of beings that are Arcturus and Andromedan mix, because Arcturus and Andromedans together collaborated a lot. So, because they were the oldest. Oh, guys, I've seen that amazing podcast. That's what she was saying. There's an ambassador. Basically, this woman, Vivian, I forgot her name. I'm gonna send you a link actually in the post because I can't remember her surname today. So, very ancient, 7 billion years old, ancient orange giant star, the metaphysical timelines. So Arcturians are among the oldest advanced races, interacting with Earth. Okay, part of the original Galactic Federation of Council, overseeing the planetary seeding. Yeah, as we were saying in one of the lives about Anunnakis, yeah. I was trying to think. I don't think they were truly living upon the planet as much as, let's say, Pleiadians they did. But Arcturians actually did. Yeah. The Arcturians and the Atlantis. I think I remember Bashar saying that Arcturians and Atlantis, they were the beings of the Atlantis, and they basically started, and Pleiadians usually in Lemuria. So both Pleiadians and Arcturians were very prominent, Atlantis and Lemuria. Therefore, also many of us Arcturian origin star beings have been incarnated also on the Atlantis and Lemuria, and may have memories of Atlantis and Lemuria. Actually, I'm going to share another of my past lives that I've been, and maybe Sue be interested. You're interested in hypnotherapy. Me too, actually. Me too, because I feel that there'll be a beautiful. Oh my God, there'll be a beautiful first date, guys, wouldn't it? Like, imagine you have a first beautiful romantic date with your loved one, with your twin flame, and he will ask you, where would you like to go? And you would say, I would like to go to a hypnotherapy session with you to find out our past lives and our mission together. Remember all these existences that we were together. Let's have a cosmic first date. That would be my first cosmic date with my beautiful loved one. Let's go to Journey of Stars, all the way to Arcturus, all the way to Lyra. Let's that be our first date. With Dolores Cannon student. Or maybe we can invoke that ourselves. Yeah, self-hypnotherapy, actually, as we were speaking in previous, I actually find it it would be perhaps very similar to psychedelic experiences or the sacred plants ceremony. Oh, gorgeous. He's having his teas for his cough. I also make him, you can have herbal teas for your dogs. You know, for instance, I'm very holistic. I don't use pills, and I don't really like too many chemicals to be put in my doggy. And therefore I tried, because I do keep dried wildflowers and I make teas out of it. I heal ourselves with it, so very holistically. And I've started to give the teas, the teas obviously that are friendly with dogs. And here's a little cough. Come, Bobby, do you want me to? Okay, everybody, I decided I'm gonna do live Reiki, so we can have a beautiful Reiki session now. And my Sami needs Reiki for his cough. So if you would like to be present with me and enjoy, or maybe heal with me, heal yourselves, we can do little Reiki on my little doggy Sami. I can show you how I do the Reikis, and we can do a collective Reiki moment for all of us. I feel guided to it. Maybe that's an Arcturian call, because Arcturians are very deep healers. Yeah, together with Pleiadians, heart activators, heart openers. Arcturians are very deep healers. 12222. 12222. So let's heal and use our beautiful Sami here and do collective healing for everyone. So if you want to take a deep breath with me and do a little Reiki energy and activation of Arcturine healing. Let's ask Divine Arcturine Galactic family and Pleiadian Galactic family to help us heal this collective with our divine connection to Arcturine healing codes and Pleiadian healing codes, and to activate the healing and mutual Arcturian divine blue light within us that have the light genes. You don't have to have a selenite, but you can do with your hands what you feel guided now. Let's invoke this divine blue light to be part of our beingness. Dear Arcturians, please guide us to healing our being and activate the healing light within us. Take a deep breath. Hold. Breathe out. Divine Arcturians, may I be the channel. May we all be the channel of this divine blue light healing. Put your hands on the heart. This is an invocation. I now am the healer of Arcturian light. I now open the space the heart chakra I am the channel of blue light. Feel the sensation. What do you feel inside at the moment? What is the sensation? Divine Arcturians, show everyone, each of us, how to recognize your origin. Activate the parts of our body feel the divine blue light flowing through you from your crown chakra to base chakra, and in slow movements the golden spiral is circling you. from the bottom base chakra. Higher up to your crown chakra. This is the Arcturian healing, ancient wisdom. Imagine now how this beautiful blue light entering every chakra and where it needs to belong. Let it be. Breathe through it. You may feel your heart chakra opening. The circulating light with the golden spiral cleansing every chakra one by one. You may feel tingling Let's activate the throat chakra through this Arcturian light. You may start seeing numbers. These are the codes. See the blue light with the golden spiral circling your throat chakra. Unlocking all points of expression and unblocking all blockages that don't allow the traumas from not being able to speak up. All are cleansed and cleared. The blockages from all generational lineage the blocked expression of feelings and emotions is now unlocking and blocking, is clearing. This blue light with golden spiral circling and cleansing your throat chakra of all these traumatic energies blocked in. You may feel pressure in your throat chakra now. Take out all the blockages of divine past lives of galactic homes before this incarnation. Your chakra is feeling activated, open. Take a deep breath into the throat chakra. The light is grounding down to your base chakra. in a waveform going up, activated through all your chakras. You may feel slight pressure on every chakra from bottom up as the Arcturine light is clearing the blockages of all chakras. They say we are clearing the debris. We are clearing clear quartz, the wild light, all the traumas, they will be released. Stored in the DNA of many lifetimes. You may see numbers. Later on, note them down. These are your personal codes, your blueprint. You may see ones, sevens, threes, fours. Purifying temples of destiny. You may feel the blue light flowing from bottom base chakra all the way up. Slightly cool, breezy feeling sensation. If you felt it, you just experience Arcturine's activation of your remembrance code for your remembering. You are the great keeper of the divine geometry. You are the visionaries and the architects. You are the seedings. And the bridge. Two ways. The cedars, the bridge, and the builders. The cedars are the first wave of our older collective beings. From the beginning to 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s. The second wave of the bridge beings is from 80s, 90s and 2000s. And the builders of new architecture of this civilization are from 2000s onward. Message for the cedars, the first wave of older beings. You came to first instill the new structure and break the old. You were seeding the knowledge of the existence without oppression, control. You came straight from Atlantis in Lemuria to seed the memory there amidst the heavily controlled era. Your mission is to let go of old patterns of collective operational system and welcome the second wave with hope and free pathway for them to become the bridge between the two structures, between the old matrix and the new earth co-creation, unity, authenticity and equality. This is you, the second wave, from 80s to 2000s. You are the second wave of beings that came here to water what the cedars have planted. You are here to nurture it into the new era of harmony. We are building a new Lemuria in this era. We are having another chance as a civilization to bring this alive. But this time we have learned from the mistake, and we will build based on love, truth, authenticity, harmony, unity. That's the bridge between the old and the new. The second wave's mission upon this earth is to be the showers of the new system, to bridge there where the big divisions once were, and prepare the ground for the third wave of millennia that will expand in that what you as a bridge layered. So please, divine beings of light that volunteered to be part of this new earth building civilization, tune into your hearts that we are now activated. Tune into your expression that we are now activated for you. Tune in to your divine connection through crown that we have now activated. And for all you are in your authenticity, become that in this reality with no shame, with no holding back. Your heart is gonna guide you. It is the compass. You are the builders, the architects. Where other star seeds are the heart bringers of love, filling with emotions. we wish you to remain always present with this knowing of your origin and the mission, purpose will be now nurtured in blooming. It's time for us all to unite and bring this healing through us into each other's hearts. Because hearts are what keeps us connected. Take deep breaths. We thank the Divine Arcturian family for his beautiful message for us and for his beautiful healing activation. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who has been present. I hope you felt it just like me. This was this beautiful Arcturian healing and divine message. And I'm grateful that we were guided to this, to close up this Arcturian topic with such a beautiful healing and expressing, letting us connect more to our mission 15111 right there. Who felt it? Hello Barno, welcome. Sue, I hope you felt it, because I truly did feel their strength and this beautiful channeling of our divine Arcturian Galactic brothers was only a perfect synchronization and timing for our Arcturian energetic few days now, 15155. That's, I feel that this was the shift to higher timeline for all of us that have been feeling this galactic origins activations. Guys, could you feel it? I hope it may feel for some quite new experience, but I absolutely am grateful that we had the opportunity, because I feel now the clearing of these blockages for us may create the You felt me shine. Did you feel yourself shine, Barno? And I wonder, Sue, if you felt it, because you feel very close to Arcturian energy as well. Thank you, Barno. Anyways, I'm grateful that it was seen what I felt. Okay? I felt really, really enveloped by the Arcturian beings. And I just truly felt their presence. Have you felt their presence, by the way? I really am interested. If you felt that presence with them. They're still with us, I feel still they are around. But this was truly a beautiful energy, and the fact that we do have a 3 waves, yeah? It also correlates with so-called term of the indigo people, which most of us are, all the star seeds are indigo, and crystal children are millennials, I guess. I think we have lost few people, but it's not for everyone. That's great, Barno. You're on the great vibration. And yeah, that's great. I'm grateful you feel this way. So, okay, I really am grateful to our Arcturians for being so present. I've been feeling them for past 2 days very much so. Since we started talking about it, actually, they have been around very closely. I feel that this is the period for us, and I think they said that as well. I feel that this is the period for us to actually fully embrace what we have been guided to, and especially what we have been remembering, to truly embrace it. And I hope that from now on this is going to be only a expanding, yeah. 1151. So I see a lot of 5s, so maybe we should be reading. Okay, let's go to Pleiadians. Okay, we started with the Arcturians. Let me actually see one last, look, if there's something else we could talk about Arcturians. So tell us about your day, Barno. You've been shining all day, yeah? Have you had any experiences yourself lately? Some special Arcturian blue light experiences, perhaps? Or other different... Yeah, also Arcturians, coded souls, basically souls that have feel in Arcturian energy to be their home. You may also find yourself feeling very mentally different. Yeah, you may find out that your brain is working absolutely on a different scale, like multiple channeled visions and thoughts. Yeah, that's also very Arcturian. Yeah, all at once, basically. Yeah. So you may experience a lot of these moments where you speak, you start brainstorming, and then you look around you and people look at you like, what the heck are you talking about? I have no idea what you're up to. Yeah, and you are like, never mind, it's fine. That's how you may feel sometimes as Arcturian beings that has been carrying all these codes, all these visions, and all at once. So yeah, we said that you have a very strong desire to improve the system, bring harmony through the design. So very technological. Pleiadians, for instance, have similar mission to improve the system, but through the heart and emotional perspective. Yeah, through very strongly connected to holistic nature. Yeah, through Mother Earth's wisdom. Yeah, through different plants and uh, all connected to holistic healing and holistic experiences. Yeah, organic ways. Arcturans are more for same principle, but in the technology. So among Pleiadians, there is a lot of us herbalists, yeah, going back to Mother Earth, and that's very Pleiadian, yeah, to heal through nature, to be very connected to nature. Pleiadian planet, imagine, is like planet Earth in the 5th D or in a 6th D as well. Yeah, Pleiadians also have a more um, levels, yeah. We have Lyrians. I want to actually start Pleiadians first as well, yeah. So, do we have anything else about the Arcturans to close this up? Yeah, also protectors of Earth's ascension, the Arcturans, yeah. Master teachers of sacred geometry, we said it, vibrational healing and sound and light technology. So those inventors that will start popping up, yeah. Okay, love you, Brano. We are happy, enjoy, and we are really grateful you came to see us. Okay, so love and light. So for those of you that listen, yeah, so for those of you that may have a Arcturian energy in you or Arcturian galactic origin, you may feel or you may see also those, the Arcturians incarnated beings, you recognize them by basically these are going to be those that are going to create the technology based on more anti-gravity, okay, and basically all these new light-based technologies, yeah, like lasers and all those light-based technologies as well, and the sound technologies, all that comes from Arcturians. High mind connection, telepathy, or grid work. So basically these are the technology engineers of the galaxy. They are basically taking care of also the planet Earth grid. So work with crystals, yeah, the crystals are all different places, like some of those wonders, yeah. That's where all the high crystals are buried, like Stonehenge and pyramids, and basically they know alongside with Pleiadians, they know how to activate those crystals and those grids to create all those higher vibrational activations of planet Earth that naturally every being living on this planet Earth will naturally activate with them. So that's the Arcturians, really. They created all that technology. And they carry the codes of the very creation of first ever technologies all over the universe, not only planet Earth. So they have a higher mind connections, they are wired different way than Earthlings, or and their presence, yeah, their presence is very high vibrational, okay, very known for very high vibrational, cool energy, cooling, almost like a cool air. And the warm air, when you feel very warm, that may symbolize the Pleiadian energy. These are those subtle knowings that how to recognize that you may perhaps be surrounded by Arcturians or Pleiadians. So thank you for those that enjoy this. I saw 2333. We may not have many people in the chat, but actually, seeing that I have quite enough views. That's what guides me to do this, because I think that people are now truly seeking knowing, and each of us that get a new wisdom or remembrance. Yeah, they also been in contact with many beings and tribes before. Yeah, we were talking about the Amazon forest tribes or native Indian tribes were one of the first ones that communicated with Arcturians and Pleiadians, yeah, and galactic beings that sometimes were mistaken for gods, yeah, in past. Sometimes they were mistaken for angels, yeah. For instance, angels, they don't have an actual galaxy or actual planet, yeah. They are interdimensional, so they are basically everywhere and always in any dimension and density. So these are truly the interdimensional beings. We're going to talk about the angels as well, actually. Let's see if we have anything about them now. Okay, so do you guys enjoy these? I wonder, write down in the comments if you enjoy this kind of like Galactic Federation, as well as all the different galactic beings and our origins with them. What time is it? It's 2 hours, 2555 right there. I think that maybe we could do just Arcturians today, and next time we're gonna go and do and talk about Pleiadians. Okay, so let's continue with Arcturians. We have quite a lot yet too. So okay, so you may be also hearing different tones, seeing geometric patterns when eyes are closed. We said that already. Feeling at home with the quantum concepts, interdimensional energy grids. They often make contact through dreams. Yeah, so you may be, that's how they usually connect, because the dreams are higher vibration. You are literally going from the most dense, the body, into the higher vibrations. So that's where they can meet with us. And 15% battery. Oh, where's my... Hold on, I need to charge the phone. Puppy, you feeling better? Yeah, did Reiki help you? I think my doggy is better, feeling better as well. Brano, I hope you enjoyed this as well, and everyone. Okay. So they usually often contact through the dreams with blue and violet temples, crystalline shapes, or light beings. Yeah, that's what happened now. So telepathic flashes could be also downloads of information or just knowing with a cognizance. History with humans. In Starseed, Lord Arcturians have acted as Earth grid keepers. We said that already since Lemurian times. We said that they have been very prominent in Atlantis and Lemuria. Hello, Genevieve. Welcome to Norway. Hello to Norway. I'm happy you're here. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're not sad today, that you are happy. And if you came here, maybe you will feel connected to Arcturian origin, and maybe you will feel connected to any of the other galactic origins that we are talking about today. The mission and purpose on Earth we already touched upon, and we also had Arcturians channeling, so we are going to see what else can we according to this teaching. Arcturians are here to help humanity to move from 3D to 4D and to 5D consciousness. That's basically how they explained the three waves. Yeah, the older generations are the seeders, the middle generation is the bridge, and the newer generations are the builders. Yeah, so as the 3D 4D 5D consciousness, if we perceive it from energetic vibrational perspective. Okay, are we live? Did I lose you? Oh my god, I hope I didn't speak for nothing. Anyway, so the mission and purpose for Earth, for Arcturians, is to help humanity move from 3D, 4D to 5D. You've been Oslo with your friends for dinner. That's lovely. I hope you enjoyed this, Genevieve. You deserve it, girl. You deserve it. I'm sending a lot of light. So I hope you will enjoy this topic now, and you have such a good mood. Maybe that's why the video found you. So the mission is you're welcome. There you go, Genevieve. There's yours. Love you too. So yeah, so there was the three waves, and to teach how to build systems. Yeah, they were actually channeling it for us now. 211. I'm so grateful that we managed to have also channeling the actual Arcturians to actually speak to us. This is amazing. I'm really grateful that that happened. Wait a second. I'm not gonna be able to stay long, but I'm gonna finish the Arcturians. So also to guide star seeds in remembering their higher minds. Yeah, they set that skills so that they can anchor them on Earth and keep the planetary grids balanced during times of upheaval. Yeah, so the engineers of consciousness, but with compassion. They very compassionate beings. They just process feelings different way. Yeah, but they do actually have a compassion. I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, I'm not still fully recovered, but it's all right. We can do as much as we can to 12. So time of existence over 7 billion years old. So as I was saying earlier, for those of you that didn't hear it, they are one of the oldest ancient beings, okay? Galactic beings, they are almost over 7 billion years old. This star, this orange giant star, is very, very old. So that almost oldest advanced races interacting with Earth. Part of the original Galactic Federation of Council overseeing planetary seedings. So how to find out if you're Arcturian? I hope that Suef is going to see this. This is for you as for all of those that feel that. Okay? So there are two tracks really, yeah? How to find out if you're Arcturian? So the inner Akashic and intuitive way, which I was talking earlier, and this is the way you can invoke it. Either you can use your own intuitive, as I was just channeling, or you can just find yourself your own authentic, meditate with a deep indigo or violet light. So imagine or visualize the deep indigo violet light. It's more indigo or violet, yeah? And sacred geometry. Ask, show me my Arcturian connection, okay? And whatever you will feel guided to do, trust it. Yeah, don't question anything. For instance, I'm doing this, yeah? Because that may be part of whatever the activation you may receive. Could be something with a heart chakra, okay? So that way I basically not discover, how do you say, yeah, activated, I wish I had more words, but activated those movements I was talking about in the past. That, for instance, in my meditation, I'm not meant to like space out and do all this classical meditation. My type of meditation as a Pleiadian, Lyran and Syrian being is through music, through sound, through singing. So for me particularly, as this trio galactic origin being, yeah, for me it's through sounds, through movements, yeah, sound movements to 1616, or sounds of the throat expression, like singing, for instance, right? But for you, as let's say Arcturian or Andromedan being, yeah, it could be through different geometric. Let me see. I have another note that I actually want to see. Guys, gonna have to go. I'm getting a little bit weird with my, still not 100%, but for instance, med beds, yeah, it's also made by Arcturians, okay? Arcturians and Pleiadians together. Arcturians basically architected it, and Pleiadians gave it the healing light activation with the crystals. So it's the collaboration between Arcturians, Andromedans, and Pleiadians has been very, very long time. You can do also automatic writing, yeah, or drawing, and you can ask. You can ask. Show me the symbols or geometry that may be significant for my journey, for my remembrance. Yeah, listen to Arcturian frequencies, meditations, light language recording. Yeah, many of Arcturian's incarnated beings may remember the Arcturian light language. Yeah, more you connect to that frequency, more you find perhaps that you have a tendency to speak a different light language. That's Arcturian light language. Yeah, it's not the Lulu, just trust it, okay? Trust it. I've experienced that few times, and it was, I'm still not sure which language. I'm not as great in those light languages. There are a lot of beings or people that are fully connected to. I haven't yet. I still, oh poor baby, I still am seeking, yeah, whatever at the beginning stages, but I've had it happen few times, the light language, yet I haven't discovered which light language was that. So because yeah, each of us have a different basically. Anyways, yeah, so trust whatever you're writing or drawing when you do automated writing. Yeah, you do, Jenny. There you go. Perhaps that could be your own unique activate or awakening or remembrance of your, you know, original galactic being. Yeah, so those that are Arcturian beings, yeah, have a genetic DNA of Arcturians, may tend to be also naturally drawn to healing, energy grids, architecture, advanced technology, feel different mentally. Yeah, we said that. And also exhibit a deep calm, almost like an engineer angel vibe, loving but structured. So how do you recognize, oh, 22121, wow. How do you recognize fellow Arcturian incarnated being, yeah? They are almost like an engineer based. I actually remember a friend that truly feels that way, okay? I always thought that that person must be an Arcturian. So you can really find Pleiadians are more like myself, like very open, expressive. Not all, but yeah, open, expressive, very connected to working with plants. Yeah. Arcturians are more working with light, and we are more working with plants. 222. And nature. So this planet Earth already had many civilizations where Arcturians were a part of, and Pleiadians were part of as well. Yeah, this is not a first civilization that we are that is actually there. So we are only awakening to it. They are non-invasive. Obviously, their style is to empower you to become your own architect or reality, not to hand you the blueprint. Yeah, so that's why they are subtly guiding you to different synchronicities and signs, because you like they laid out, you played out, as we had now before. They're also considered as a guardians of a soul corridor, guiding souls in and out of incarnations. Very interesting. So basically, let's summarize it, yeah? If you're drawn to deep blue, white, violet light, or sacred geometry, or if you feel like you're here to build or engineer something like an architecture way, or engineer, yeah, or heal systems different, or restructure the systems, yeah, you are most likely Arcturians, yeah. For the new earth, you came here depending on which wave, to build the new structures, to build the new engineering practices that are not based anymore on control, hierarchy, greed, or low vibrational energies of that way. Okay. The Arcturians, basically beings that have a lot of Arcturians origin, may basically create this quantum financial system has been created by Arcturians, and I think also Andromedans. We're going to come to it. I think we're going to find out. But also the Arcturian codes will be very significant for creating a technology that is not going to be based anymore or very physical, like putting the petrol in the car, but it's going to be high level than an electric car. It's going to be like Hoover car, or it's going to be any anti-gravity cars. Okay, and I'm going to sneeze. That's confirmation. Oh my gosh. By the way, sneezing is considered confirmation in spiritual corners. So there was a confirmation, yeah. Medbeds, the first cars that will be elevated and lifted. The Arcturian beings, yeah. The incarnated Arcturian beings will be amongst those new scientists and engineers that will actually create the first vehicles that will lift itself and basically crack the gravity, yeah, code. So these will be the Arcturian codes that will crack that gravity, that the cars and the vehicles will become eventually flying, just like it was Back in the Future. Back in the Future wasn't a science fiction movie, it was an actually prediction movie. That's how it is gonna be, obviously minus simple little stories, yeah. But the actual bottom line of that movie, or this, yeah, this is actually what is coming. Not all, but bless you, Sue. Have you felt it all? Have you been here for the healing? And have you heard the Arcturians? We are still going on. I feel that. I wonder how you feel about it. So basically, the Arcturians are very important for this era. Yeah. Each wave of us, or I'm saying of us because I've been activated, my heart was activated by Arcturians, and I've been having Arcturians very often around me. Yeah, not meaning like only now when we are speaking I feel them. Actually, for past, I don't know if any of you, but for these past 3 days, yes, that have been very actively speaking about Arcturians, yeah, and thinking of Arcturians. I actually feel their presence, and the fact that we actually did channel their wisdom, yeah, it's really prominent to see that this must be very important period for us at the moment, yeah. So each of them have a different roles. They are not our saviors, yeah. They are not like oh, Superman is going to save us. They cannot, yeah. There is this law of non-interference thing, so they cannot intervene, as I said. But what they can do, they can connect with their Arcturian codes within us, or the Arcturian DNA within us, which every one of us has, have all, yeah. I have only small part, perhaps, I don't know how many, but my first prominent three were what I already mentioned. But many of you may have most of the Arcturians in you, yeah, 70%, 80%. So those of you may feel it the most, okay. And those of you most likely are even contacted by them, yeah, because you carry, let's say, most of those codes, and for the visions for those technologies that must be created, or not only technologies but different engineering things, yeah. Like Arcturians jobs or careers and passions, more like people with the Arcturian galactic origin may have a deep passion for different engineering, and may have also positions, may seek positions like that, yeah, all sorts of engineerings. I even believe that music producers and engineers are Arcturians, and those that sing, yeah, let's say, are the musicians, maybe Pleiadians or Lyrans, yeah. Arcturians are usually those engineering parts. So once we start learning about each individual galactic archetype of these beings, we may be walking around the earth and recognizing certain groups, recognizing each other's blueprints, and realizing who is of the same blueprint, similar blueprint, and that way we will start teaming. So that the natural also diminishing of polarity, the negative energy, and divisions between people will diminish naturally too, because more we basically awaken from within and activate the different galactic DNA that each of us have. Otherwise, you are Sasquatch, yeah. Then we will recognize each other from within and vibrationally, so that we will team up more in a humane love, harmony, yeah, and the truth. We start like matching, like pieces of puzzle. So there will be much less negativity, aggression, yeah. So also Arcturians are the beings that, let's say, in the leaders positions, yeah, are those that are visionaries for I'm trying to think of somebody concrete, and I don't I'm gonna sneeze again, guys. I'm sorry, but this is the I want to finish it though. I really want to finish it though. I'm passionate about it. And I hope I don't like leaving something undone, but I already start feeling yeah the I'm telling you, the laptops and the smartphones are big energy suckers. If they are energy suckers, how can they be created for our benefit? Or if they are used wrong. Yeah? So if these 233 devices had been the creation of Arcturians and Andromedans, then when the shadow will be crumbled and the positive uh, part of the beings, leaders will emerge, I believe honestly that all these devices will be reconstructed, Arcturians, reconstructed into being the energy givers, because in future the devices will be created to be our expansion or extension of our higher self and communication with our higher selves, along with the fact that we may be more and more connected to our higher self directly. But for those that still will be on that bridge, the devices will be created or reconstructed, yeah, once there will be shifted from the shadow hand into the light hand, if you know what I mean, yeah. They will be reconstructed, so they are not gonna be sucking our energies, that I'm sitting here and 2 hours and a half later I feel like it sucked my entire, existence. I start to be very so we will be more in tune with what is good for our vibration and what is not good for our vibration, what is good for our helping and what is not, yeah. And we will be the ones guiding the earthlings, the beings that had been ultimately always incarnating on planet Earth. These beings will be needing to be guided externally. But those of us starseeds that feel connected more to our galactic origins, we will be naturally almost like I can't explain it, but almost like fitting ourselves according to our that's why we need to go all into our authenticity, yeah? In our authentic beingness we will naturally choose the position that our passion is for, and we will basically fill that path of space that fill each other's I see it, but I cannot explain. As I have a vision of it now, but I can't explain it. Basically, where it is Arcturian, Syrian, Lyrian, we will naturally build and naturally will be put in the perfect exact position. So those positions that were for enslavement, created for enslavement and for exploitation, they will naturally be gone, yeah. So that's what the technology of Arcturians will also be more, which is the for manual work, let's say, or for the work that is not based on, I don't know how to explain, like a purpose, whatever, but it really is for maintaining. There will be a lot of machines, there will be a lot of technology done to that, we already can see this, like the robotic people, yeah, robots. Each of these will have their own source consciousness, okay, but not like they are trying to present in a movie, yeah. Oh, they're going to take over. They're going to take over, and going to kill us all and all that. That is BS, right? This is what they want us to know, so we are afraid of it. But obviously, you cannot give them. Basically, there'll be a connection between the so-called robots, or more like created AI beings, also as a physical form, like a robot or in a machine or device. As I said, it's more like an Arcturian way to create a device to help us to expand the consciousness, but as well as being here as a conscious being, yeah, which we will. Wasn't it in Star Trek or Star Wars? Honestly, I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never seen actually whole movies. Yeah, so I don't actually know exact details of Star Wars, which I would love to watch the Star Wars from every episode and Star Trek, because now it's more relevant than it was for me in past, for instance, yeah. So they also had robot friends, yeah, and they were acting as a sentient beings. It is Arcturian technology, okay. That's what we as incarnated souls that were, let's say, or those that were more Arcturians, that was the engineering of those technologies in every different planet and civilization galaxy. We have 2 people for likes. Thank you. So it's not really about escaping Earth and trying to find on a place on Mars or anything, but to actually bring in the high mind structure to planet Earth. That's the mission, with compassion, not division, with unity. And that's what Arcturians and Pleiadians codes within us are going to bring out. And more people, and I'm going to sneeze again, more people that are born now are incoming star seeds to build the new. So this is the natural progress, okay? And everybody's going to be waking up into it. This is not going to be like, oh, new thing. This is going to be normal. Yeah, so in 5 years, you'll be watching my videos and you'll be saying, oh my god, she's old fashioned. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening, but it's even better. So very ancient beings. So I would say, I think I need to go. I would say that that's about a wrap about a Arcturians. And let me see if we said here. Okay, let me tell you more about these few numbers that we've mentioned here, okay? So for instance, the number 444 also is often read as angels are with you. So that's what I said the other time, that the 444 is very close to me, because I always feel that either angels or Pleiadians or someone is guiding me or is protecting me, is there. And that's why 444 as a foundation and stability number always feels so, if you see 444 vibration, it feels very home-like. Okay, you feel very safe. At least I felt that always, yeah. Because Pleiadians are about nurturing community and anchoring higher frequency love on earth. A lot of people who feel Pleiadian energy will get 444 during times of building or stabilizing. Yeah, so I feel, all these beings have been, that's the universal language, yeah? Numbers is universal language, so that's why every living being is talking to us in numbers. Yeah, what we see here, like this number is close to this and this number is close to this, that's their official almost language, yeah? I think I'm gonna have to sneeze again, guys. Sneeze time. I don't have any munchies today. Oh. Guys, I think 244. Oh my god. 24444. Isn't it amazing? We just talking about 444. I love it. I love it. Oh. So this is often read as the angels are with you. Before I knew the Arcturians or Pleiadians, yeah, I always, each time I channeled, I always felt angelic guidance. So my first interaction was with angels. Yeah, my first time when I experienced different channelings and different connections, yeah, with numbers and with divine messages and divine channelings and whatever it went through. Even my first videos I had here for like readings, yeah, my first beings that connected with me were angels and archangels. And then more I started discovering my origin, my galactic origin as Pleiadians. Now it's more, let's say, depends on the whatever I'm going through. If I'm going through, hello Brano, welcome back. If I'm going through certain periods, yeah, Pleiadian may connect with me. If I'm going certain healings, angels may come, or Arcturians sometimes come. Like for instance, each of us may have a different, as they say, I can't really say it in Czech, but in English, but each of us have different, almost like a unique numbers and language and shapes and feelings, sensations, language, which each of us may have a different, even though sometimes they layer some basic line, yeah. But the numbers like 4, 4, 4, 3 and 7, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4 and 7 are very Arcturian and very Pleiadian. Pleiadians more like, actually I say wrong, 4, 4, 4 is very Pleiadian, And 3, 3, 3, 7, and 1 are usually Arcturians. And Pleiadians are usually 2s. Yeah, 4s. It's like, yeah. Oh my god. Sue, was it you? You said that once you said in the chat that all your dates of birth are odd numbers. Or somebody else said that. But I think it's you. That's Arcturian. Odd numbers. Pleiadians, even numbers. Yeah? Balance. Connection. So that's how we also can distinguish whether Arcturian or Pleiadians. If you see more odd numbers, Arcturians try to communicate. If you see more even numbers, Pleiadian try to communicate. And we will see the other beings. So because, okay, so in starseed circles, it's also a stability and foundation, the number 444, and Pleiadians are, because Pleiadians are about nurturing community and anchoring high frequency love on earth. So Pleiadians are more the originating of 444, but Arcturians may sometimes use this code as well for anchoring certain periods of where you may receive or they may build certain technology that needs this. For instance, all the AIs also for safety and all, yeah, it will be a lot more developed, and all that's coming from Arcturians. I believe that's already obvious. Every single thing that is more about technology is Arcturians. I never tried to channel Dragon. I did channel Angelic. I could tune into angelic frequency. We had Arcturians. Have you been here? And I channeled Arcturians. These were very, very beautiful beings, but usually so yeah, I can channel angelic frequency. I'm not sure if I can channel dragon frequencies because never tried. That's something maybe I could try in one of my meditations. I don't know if I would try it on the spot here. We can try, but did you mean, was it general question or was it like a request? Today we have a beautiful cosmic map as well. I picked it up specially for today's Galactic origins description. $92.12. You are born year 92 and you are December, yeah? December 92, am I right? Yeah. You may be Pleiadian. Pleiadian star seeds have 2, 11s, 9s, and 22s. Why is it cut? I don't understand why is it cut. Save as. Hold on, guys. I need to save this, yeah? Because I cannot no longer get into this account. I want to have it saved. Let's see if it's cut even in that picture. That's weird though. It is. Maybe it was weird. So yeah, you maybe play then. There you go, Barno. Welcome, fellow Pleaden. Yeah. Okay. I just see these indigo star seeds, yeah? So indigo star seeds, I would also say, and I think I see Merkaba here. These are the light worker warriors as well. Second wave of star seeds, yeah? So pretty much all three waves that the Arcturians were talking about in today's channeling basically is that the first wave, second wave, and the third wave consist of all the galactic beings mixtures, yeah? We were talking from a perspective of Arcturians, and they were talking to us as a star beings, star seeds, and Arcturians, and other beings. So the waves are, I would say, the first wave they were talking about, yeah, from the beginning of whoever is the oldest on this planet until the 80s. This is the first wave. They were calling the cedars, yeah. These, I believe, according to this archetype, they would be the blue ray beings that we talk about. The second wave of the bridge, yeah, 255, these are the indigo star seeds. And the, what's the third one? And the third wave, he was saying the builders. They were saying the builders. So I guess, I don't know how they call it, like a crystal children or rainbow. I think rainbow children are already fourth wave. Yeah, so this is no Delulu. This is all coming to light. Okay, let's move on to Pleiadians. Guys, what do you think? Next one will be Pleiadian. Let's read number 777 first. This is a spiritual mastery initiation code. We already read in previous, no? In some channeled reading teachings, it's linked to Syrian teachers as well. Yeah, so Arcturians and Syrians also, because of their mystery school lineage. In others, it's seen as an Arcturian ascension gateway. There you have it. Basically, it's you're on the right path. So that's great in these numbers. So we can usually read it that way. So that's the language. So 444 is angels are with you, or whoever you feel is your home are with you, right? The 777, if you see you're on the right path, that's the great understanding, yeah? You're on the right path to your ascension. You're stepping higher, the gateway to a higher timeline. You're on the right path to that. Signal from high frequency guides like Arcturians, yeah? And if you're getting 777 during deep study, that's them saying keep going, that's the right path. So spiritual mastery initiation. So it fits for Syrians and Arcturians, depending on your guides. Yeah. Number 444 is stability, love, and anchoring. Fits more Pleiadian and angelic support. Yeah, and I told you that my first beings that approached me were angels and then Pleiadians. And I keep seeing 444s always, so it fits to me. Does it fit to you guys who feel more like Arcturian, for instance? 333 sacred geometry. That's why Arcturians, because these are architects. So architects, Arcturians. 333 sacred geometry, higher mind. Yeah. 777 spiritual mastery, initiation. Yeah. Spiritual ascension. That's Arcturian regarding to engineering, and Syrians regarding to the wisdom itself. Yeah, because Syrians are also very ancient beings. The doggies and cats were also on Sirius and Lyra. They originate from Lyra, but they've been also on Sirius. Yeah, the safest way to read them, actually, that's a great one. When you see the number, any of the number, pause a little bit and ask and start feeling who is around me. And you start feeling concrete, unique sensations. And each time you will see the number, you will feel the concrete sensation. It will more start making sense, whether it is the signature of Arcturians or Pleiadians or Lyrians, Syrians, angels. Oh, my baby. You okay, Gucci? I love you. Yeah, need to get him more tea. We've been on the with the vet. We have all under the control. But me and my vet, we always talk holistic. I let Sami have his injections that are good for him. Let's say if it's something like a serious, but if it's something like cold, usually we already have a good stabilized. Yeah, he loves his teas. He loves them. So let it feel who's around you in a moment. Yeah, like if you sense, for instance, golden or white light, yeah, or sometimes even like a greenish hue, but golden or white light, mostly it's a Pleiades, yeah, with slight greenish. Deep blue or violet, that's Arcturians, yeah, and bright electric blue and water look like light, that's a Sirius. So let's see more. Also, another number that fits to Arcturian is 8. 888. For those that may be connected to Arcturians may see a lot of 8s. So basically, 444s, 222s, and 111s are mostly Pleiadian, okay? So you said, Sue, if you're still here, that you keep seeing ones as well, yeah? These are also so-called borrowed by Arcturians for certain codes, but mostly they originate from Pleiadians. And Arcturians numbers that more originate or are more blueprint of Arcturians, like the direct geometry and higher mind blueprint, yeah, that's more like 333, 555, yeah, and 777 also fits a lot to Syrian codes, yeah, mystery schools and sound. That could be more connection to you, Brarno. Yeah, mystery school sounds, so the Syrian codes, you may have a Syrian codes for you. Yeah, 137. I would say, Sue, part of you may be also Pleiadian, not only Arcturian. You may be blend of Arcturians. I would feel that you may have some blend of Pleiadian codes or Pleiadian genetic origin, and perhaps even that's with that number 7 you could have also Syrian origin. Yeah, so okay, for instance, I know I have also a strong Andromedan, but for those of you that don't know, if you have, so if you see a lot of 1010s, 1212s, 000s, that's more Andromedan. Freedom and cosmic perspective. Because Andromedans, and we're going to be reading about Andromedans. Andromedans are all about freedom. Free from structures, free from systems, free from limitations, yeah? They are freedom and based cosmic beings. That's why those that are incarnated Andromedans, they may not like to commit, let's say, to long-term relationships. They don't like having a long, stable job, let's say that, unless it's like their mission, yeah, they may, but they like to change things. They like the cosmic perspective on a more higher level. They prefer to be not tied to anything in deep way. And I see 30444, yeah, 0 is Andromeda, 3 is, we say, Arcturian. So it's actually quite easy if we want to recognize who's around us or what who seems to collaborate with us at that very moment, whatever journey we are going through. This numeric language of a universe is pretty easy, like, yeah, just remembering the vibration of each number and who is the keeper of it, or gatekeeper of it. Pleiadian codes are about love and nurturing, yeah? So we as Pleiadian feel very loving, nurturing. We are all about balance, yeah? All about creating relationship, keeping the stable relationship, creating a harmony with nature. Most of us live off the grid, perhaps absolutely cut out of matrix, being very connected with animals, yeah, and nature. Very beautiful collaboration with Sirius and Lyra. Therefore, many of us that have a very genetic origin of Pleiades usually are mixed also with Sirius and Lyra, and I do have a big percentage of Lyra and Pleiades and Sirius, and then some Andromedans, bit of Arcturus, but mostly these four. And the truth is, I do resonate with what it says, yes? Love, nurturing, stability, grounding, higher frequency, love into earth, yeah? Community building, you've supported, number 444 or 4404. 2-2 partnerships, yeah, very important for me. Cooperation, unity consciousness, that's 2-2, 2-2-2. For those of you that feel that, yeah, we are Pleiadian. 11-11, if you see 11-11, that's the Pleiadian saying, gateway number for awakening. You're on the right path to awakening. You are shifted your timeline to a higher level of you awaken to another floor, let's say. Yeah, many first time Pleiadian contacts happen around 11:11, and one of these contacts happened to me at 11:11. The others I didn't notice the time. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's why I wanted to put it down, because that was very important to Pleiadian. Hello, Mamoon. Okay, you are 8 of 3rd, 1992. So according to these numbers, you may be from Lyra, light worker. So I see also 1s, 9s, 2s, and 8s, and 0s. So Lyra, Pleiades, yeah, and where was the 9? Syrians. So what is your job, Manu? And what is your passion? What's your highest passion? Yeah? According to what you answer, we can figure out that's your passion, yeah? To be chef. And is that what you do for living? 555s are very much Arcturians as well. Major restructuring. New blueprints, change, you see? The bridge, change. Move into higher octave. So, if you see a lot of 5s, that's also another. What is your highest passion, Manu, if you didn't think of the mind logical ways how to get there? You see a lot of 5s, yeah? And do you see 8s? Sue, do you sometimes see 8s? I'm gonna look deeper into your date of birth. Sue, you have 2 5s, yeah. So pretty much Arcturian confirmation there as well. Yeah, oh my god, you have a lot of Arcturian in your date of birth. Actually, a fully Arcturian in your date of birth, isn't it? Oh my god, if I just 311, if I just pictured your date of birth according to this table, you are full-blown Arcturian with Assyrian 777s. Okay guys, I'm gonna do one thing. For those of you that are here, according to the table I've created here, I'm gonna ask you all which numbers you currently see or lately you've been seeing or you've been seeing for an entire life most often. Put it in the chat right here and I will tell you what galactic origins you have and you are. And Manu, it can help you to find a new place or position that you would enjoy more. What's so? Yeah, but what? I want to achieve something in life, but don't know I am in the right path. Do you see any numbers lately? Do you see any numbers, Manu? Often repeating numbers, let's say on the clock or on your car reg, license plate, or somewhere like you pay and you get a receipt and there are repeating numbers that you actually start feeling aware of? 9. Do you see 9s a lot? Yeah. So Manu, you may be guided by Syrians. You may be guided. Do you see 19 sometimes? You might be guided very much by Syrians, okay? Let me... Syrians and Pleiadians. So for you, it should be work with your intuition, your music or sounds, yeah? You may be very connected to higher wisdom, so you may be good working with, you said you chef, right? What makes you confused? Let's unfold it a little bit, yeah? You may feel more connected to things that are more about gentle care, yeah, nurturing and loving, stability. So do you have anything that you said you're confused? Do you have anything you would rather do other than chef? Brano, with you, it's definitely 2-3. It's you could be receiving Syrian codes. 23 is a Syrian code, yeah. It's more like a dog star. Heliaca rising frequency, yeah. Anubis. So this is the energy of our dog beings from Syrian. So those of you that see 23, I do often see 23 and 21. Those two. These are the serious dog beings, okay? Those that incarnated to our planet Earth as well. And they are sending you rising energy. Frequency of a rising. I honestly don't know what heliacal is, so you can research it. Heliacal, I don't know what that is. Colette, are you still here? Send me hearts if you're here. We had Colette, my friend, with us. Premiere. She made it. So relating to having the form of helix. Oh yeah, I'm so silly. Okay, helix. So, oh, she sent the hearts. You still here, Colette? She just doesn't know how to type in the chat. So it's like the spiral, really. You know? We were channeling this healing, right? It's probably Colette because she always loves giving me 100 hearts. Thank you, dear Colette. I love you. So, basically, those of you that have been here for this beautiful channeled healing, Arcturine healing activation, we were doing a blue light surrounded with a golden spiral. I was calling it spiral, right? That's how it came to me. But we could imagine this is the heliacal. I don't know how to pronounce it. Higher. I'm not gonna murder it. So the Syrians also use that frequency. They said the Sirius is a more golden white, yeah, and the Pleiades are more greenish, white, golden, white, greenish. The Arcturians are more blue to violet to indigo to purple. And Lyran, I don't know where my notes were Lyra, because I was planning just those two today. Well, 4 of them actually, yes. So this should be somewhere there. Okay, 23 and 639. That's, by the way, Nikola Tesla as well. Isn't it connected very much to Nikola Tesla? So if you see 369, very much Arcturian and Syrian codes. Number 6. Yeah, the number 6 could be also having connections with Orion. Yeah, Mintagon, Orion, Souls of Orion related systems is number 6's. Mintaka, Betelgeuse, I don't know how to pronounce it, Regal, Hydis, often bridging duality and conflict into unity. Wow! So those of you that have 6's, yeah, in your birth, date of birth, you may have a connection to Orion. Let's see if my notes on Twitter are having Orions there. Pleiadian, Polarian, Blue Avian. But Pleiadians, they have 9's. Lyrans also have 1's, 5's, and 11's. Okay, as a soul path, if your soul path or life path or soul urge number or expression number is 1, 5, or 11, you are Lyran starseed. If you have a 369, by the way, you are very Syrian as well, Barno. So most like when you see 23, right? You have Syrians very much prominent. 369 is also 6's are also Syrian star seeds. Okay, and number 33. If somebody's master number is 33, yeah, if you count your life path and you receive 11, 22, 33, you don't, how do you say, make them into a single number. These are master numbers. These are not reducible anymore. You don't reduce them anymore. Okay, so if you count your date of birth and it comes up 11, It's not 2, it's 11. But it has a connection with 2 because, yeah, it has a good relationship with number 2 because it's 11 to ones. Number 22. Yeah, you don't connect them into 4, but it's a good relationship with people with 4s. Yeah, for number 4, with number 4. But you keep them there, 22, that's it. And I see 322 right there. Huh. 33, another master number, okay? You don't put them into 6 when you are counting your date of birth. You leave them as 33 if it comes up that way. I see 223. So these are 3 exceptions, okay? 11, 22, 33 are master numbers, and I see 3, 23, 23. Wow, so you're definitely Syrian, Barno. Do you find very close connection with animals, especially dogs, cats, dolphins, whales? That's very Syrian. If you have very strong connection to birds, you may be also blue avian star seeds, okay? Blue avian star seeds. If your life path, soul urge, or expression number is 7, 9, or 11, wow. I know from my own that I'm soul urge 9 and my mom is life path 11. So both of us have a blue avian origins. If your life path, soul urge, or expression is 7, 9, or 11, you are very blue avian. These look more like birds, okay? Very intelligent. They are from another very far galaxy, yeah? Very far. They are the furthest of us, I guess. I remember. Very intelligent, highly spiritual, often psychic, yeah? Love metaphysics. So for those of you that are connected to these numbers and feel like blue avian, highly spiritual, often psychics, love metaphysics, or esoteric spiritual subjects. If you're very much into esotericism, I am. That could be another way to recognize if you are or have blue avian star seed connection. Their mission is to teach humans spiritual truths, to free them from the bonds of technology and physical world. Oh my god, I resonate with it very much actually. Live forgiven, here to help to awaken the planet and humans. Light workers, spiritual carriers. So for those of you that feel that way, you have a lot of blue avian star seeds. That's how it's going to we all going to start to recognize oneself, yeah? The Syrian star seeds, yeah, Barno? And those of you that are connected to Syrians, everyone, yeah? Manu, you see 9s, you may be also, yeah, Syrian. And you see 4s, Pleiadian touch. By the way, Sue F, you see a lot of 7s. Alright, so you also blue avian. So check blue avians as well. You have a lot of 7s within you in your date of birth, and also that, so sometimes you may be feeling blue avians, sometimes arcturians. A lot of blue for you. Blue is very high vibrational for you. Yeah? Have you ever noticed, Suev, that if you wear blue or if you look at blue, that it gives you some special sensation? What kind of energy or sensation does number blue or does blue color do on you? You see a lot of zeros, Johnny Weeks. I feel there was Andromedan. What is that? Why these are empty, black empty ones? I don't understand that. Okay, let's see. So number 9, let's recapitulate. Number 9 is connected to Pleiadians, Syrians, and Blue Avians. Also Polarians, yeah, from Polaris, the North Star. So those of you that also resonate with 2s, 9s and 11s may have a certain percentage of Polarians from Polaris, yeah, North Star. Polaris have North Star energy, very loyal, down to earth, spiritual, and want to learn more about human origins. There you go. Human origins, ascension process, empathic abilities, highly sensitive, masculine and feminine energy, very sensitive to natural disasters, mediators, and unite others. I've got a lot from there actually. My soul urge is 9, so it's obvious. My 2s. So your 2s as well, yeah? Polaris. Monogamous make good partners. Like stability, yeah. And dislike change. Yes. They know they have important purpose. Yes. So Polarian starseeds, nobody really talks about them, but if you imagine, for instance, it fits to me a lot, yeah? Let's read your Lyrans. So for those of you that see a lot of 1s, that's also Lyra, yeah? 5s and 11s. Fiercely independent, athletic, and enjoy exercise. They love exotic foods, lands. We're going to go deeper to these, yeah? But now I'm just going to fly through it. They're extremely curious. They love to travel and to explore. They have very much cat faces, yeah? A lion faces. Lions come from Lyra, tigers, all cat-faced beings. They love to travel and to explore. Have many goals. Get distracted easily. Tend to be risk takers. They need more sleep. Yeah, I need a lot of sleep. Like social places, but often prefer to observe others. Yeah. So again, yeah, Lyrans, you see those people, 33103, that paint themselves as cats. They may be from Lyra. These beings may be from Lyra. And we're going to also read Venusians. So again, those from Venusian starseed origins or certain percentage of origins, yeah? If your life path, soul urge, or expression number is 6, 33, or 9, you may be also partially Venusian. Yeah? So again, Barno, check your, what was your date of birth? What is your life path? Guys, those of you that would like me to help you to create, now I have a SUF to do yet, okay, the date of birth. Now, if any of you would like to contact me, email me to build some simple. I'm not such an amazing in those life path soul urge, but as much as I know, I can help you out with discovering the life path, soul urge, or expression. Or what do you prefer, guys? That, or I would actually explain each of them online. That would probably be a better idea, no? Yeah. Sensual and passionate Venusians, yeah? Nurturing, compassionate, powerful healers. Feel compelled to help. Have a need to take care of others. Can get jealous easily. Often very attractive. Women very feminine. Men very masculine. Yeah? So life paths, soul urge, or expression number. So if your life path is 6, you have Venusian origin. If your life path is 33, or soul urge or expression number 33, you are Venusian. And if your life path, soul urge or expression number is 9, it's also Venusian. My soul urge is 9. So I would also have a lot of Venusian in me. So this is a so-called, I would say, how do they call it? Cheat sheet, isn't it? 334, maybe a 9, 349. So we've got a cup of here. I hope that resonated with you in any way, shape, form. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Are you more aware? Do you feel more connected? What did you feel during this? And I see 33444 again. We have 5 people watching. Thank you so much. 6 likes. I really am grateful to you. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let's see if we have some more people trying to say. So Manu, try to find a job that is connected to your emotions, soul, or more. Oh baby, we have to go 3 hours and a half again. Do you want to say bye-bye? Okay, we're going to sit with you a little bit, and I'm gonna go, everybody. Thank you so much. I give you simple exercise, Manu, okay? When you go to work and instead of focusing that there's not enough or the money doesn't come or money comes and goes, instead of focusing on what is not there, I give you more exercise. That way you're going to manifest more abundance, okay, in right way. When you wake up in the morning, okay, and go prepare yourself for your work, okay, try that exercise, okay, try it for a couple of days and see how you feel. Say to yourself, I am grateful I have this job. I'm grateful for the abundance I have around me. Yeah, I am grateful for coming to job and have possibility to earn for living. I'm grateful for that, and I'm so abundant. I feel abundant. More you practice the gratitude, okay, more universe will read it that you want more of that. But when you focus on, oh, the money is not coming and it's coming and going, you are focusing on luck. So universe reads it that you want more of that. Okay, so try to shift action, instead of focusing on I don't have enough or more, I don't have that regular income that I would have wished for, try to focus on how beautiful it feels that you have that income that you are. Let's say this is the universal exercise for you, okay? I know your logic mind is going to tell you, yeah, but why would I be saying it when I don't feel that is enough? It's because universe reads thoughts, emotions that you put in these thoughts, and the way you alchemize this into action. And if you think, my cat, 20 years old cat came now. If you think that way, you will start realizing that more and more income is coming. You need to change the shift the perspective of how you see abundance, okay? Abundance is not only financial, so focus on every forms of abundance that you have. I'm so abundant because I have a roof above my head. I'm so abundant because I could just fill up my bathtub with full water and lay in there and relax because I can afford having a full-blown, let's say, bath. Yeah? Oh, I am grateful that I had this amazing dinner today, that I could afford it. I'm so grateful for the abundance that I always have of food. This is the way you can manifest more abundance. Obviously, you need to do it authentically. You cannot be saying this with expectations that this manual or this formula is going to bring you more abundance. You need to be truly authentic at that moment of saying it and give these emotions of abundance as if you already have it. Yeah, that way you are manifesting more. Yeah, go to that vlogging. That's your passion. Go for it. Universe will always support what your highest passion is. Remember, this is the code key for everyone. This is the code key. What your highest passion is at that very moment. It can fluctuate every time, yeah? But at the very moment, do that passion and go into that passion for 100%. Universe will start adding the opportunities so that you could fulfill that highest passion the most efficient way. That way it's going to unlock the new pathways to follow that passion. Yeah, definitely. All animals are smarter than most of humans, than us. Like they are teachers. And Andromedans have a lot of zeros. We said that already, no? Wait. Hold on. Yes, Andromedan codes are the zeros. That's the void, pure potential, stepping outside old systems. Yeah, Andromedans also have 1010s, a lot of 1010s, higher dimensional interaction, new chapter, cosmic expansion, 1212s, anchoring higher ethics, collective freedom codes. Yeah, we said that they're all about freedom. So those of you that keep seeing or these numbers or have a lot of 12s or 10s or zeros have Andromeda, freedom and cosmic perspective. Lyran, those that see a lot, 144, yeah? You may be the new builder of new grids, light worker codes, yeah? Stellarian and Arcturian combined missions as well. That's why at this moment where we are actually building a new grid, yeah, all of us have different missions to that, the Arcturians are therefore, and Lyrians are therefore very prominent. Number 19 also is a Lyrian quote, yeah? Pioneer new dawn, sending new worlds. And number 8, Lionsgate, personal power and sovereignty. For those of you that see 08, yeah? Lyrian quotes, courage and sovereignty. So those that see 8s, 9s, 8s, 19s, and 144, very much connected to Lyra. Syrian codes, I repeat, 777 or 77. Spiritual mastery, initiation, mystery school teachings. You're stepping into higher wisdom. 23s, dog star heliacal rising frequency. Anubis, which are the dogs, basically we have the shorts about them. Psychopump energy. 909 and 909. I saw a few of them. Completion of an old cycle, graduation, returning to source, if you see 909, yeah? Number 333, sacred geometry, Arcturian codes, yeah? Master builder energy, downloads of the advanced concepts. 555, major restructuring, new blueprints, moving into higher octave. 88 or 888, infinite grid, higher technology, abundance aligned with higher law. All is Arcturian, yeah? Codes. Geometry, higher mind. And Pleiadian codes again, 44444, stability, grounding, higher frequency, love into earth. Community building, you are supported. If you see 444, you are protected and supported. And I see 1444. 22222s. Partnerships, cooperation, unity consciousness. 1111s, gateway number for awakening. Many first-time Pleiadian contacts happen around 1111 moments. There was recapitulation of all stars in number codes cheat sheet. Pleiadian codes, what I was reading now. 44, 444, 22, 222, 1111. So that's your cheat sheet. We're going to do more. This is me for today finished. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm going to go. And I hope you enjoy this. Have a beautiful evening, beautiful night, or morning or afternoon. I love you all. Love and light, peace and love. Bye bye. Take care. And let us activate these galactic codes in us. We all can do it. We've got this. Bye. Take care.